I shaved.
I still have a mustache. I am here with a mustache. I hope you peeps on YouTube like our intros here, because everybody else who just listens doesn't get all of this, so...
You don't get the prep.
Yeah, they don't get the prep. So, we're about to get going. Oh boy.
Alright.
Don't touch anything. You gonna do it?
Yeah. We're rolling.
What is going on, everybody? Big Red here with the man himself, Fernando.
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, thank you.
No problem.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the 19th episode of the Red Hair Don't Care podcast.
19.
19.
Who would have thought?
Not too bad.
Look
See,
at
Mom,
us.
this is not just a phase. Thank
Look
you.
at us.
All right? We're doing it. So we hope everybody had a good weekend. We are here to give you your little weekend rundown or review of sorts that, we saw this weekend. But before we do so, we have to christen our noses, as usual. So cheers to you. Cheers to the people. Let's get her done.
Pete.
Oh, fuck me. Oh.
Alright. What are we talking about?
All right, so we got a podcast. Oh, my eyes.
Alright.
Fuck.
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm ready.
I was born ready too. All right. So we had
Sucking the sucker dry.
we had a pretty good NFL weekend this week, I would say. It wasn't bad. It was slated to be a shitty week, as we talked about.
Yeah.
It was definitely not did not look to be ideal. Right?
No.
In any standard of the
Pleasantly
word.
surprised.
Definitely pleasantly surprised. I'm taking this out because it's making a fuck ton of noise. And
So you got the scores, right?
yeah, so we're just gonna run down the scores real quick. This is in no particular order. So we had Denver beat Carolina 32-27. The Broncos covered that +4, and the over hit at 45.5.
Cash that sucker in.
Yep, cash it in. The Dallas Cowgirls put a spanking on the Cincinnati Bengals, 30-7.
Hope you didn't watch that one.
Yeah, Cowboys covered though, -3, and the under of 44 hit as well.
That's tough.
Yeah, that's kind of rough, huh?
You never want to see it under in 44.
Nah, that's. Then we have the Tennessee Titans stomped all over the Jacksonville Jaguars here, which no surprise there because they are tanking for Trevor as well.
Yeah, but they're not going to get him.
No, we got him. That was Titans 31, Jacksonville 10, and the Titans covered -7.5 with an under of 53.
There it is.
So we like that one. Kansas City beat up on Miami. No, I wouldn't say beat up, but
Backdoor cover.
backdoor cover by Miami here, 33-27. And the Dolphins covered with the +7 and the over at 51.5. Next up, we had the Arizona Cardinals. They fucked up the Giants here. Jesus Christ. I fell asleep during this game.
That was a bad one for the Giants. The Giants needed that, and it just didn't
happen.
Didn't fall into
Just
their
didn't
hands.
happen.
It's a shame.
Yeah, but the Cardinals covered -3 and the under hit at 47.5.
It always does with the Giants.
Gotta love that.
They're like 8-3 or something, and 2.
That's great. I love that. Next up, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat up on the Minnesota Vikings, 26-14.
You like that?
The Bucks covered -7, and the under hit on that one as well.
A lot of unders.
A lot of unders this week is right. Because this next one was an under too. The Houston Texans lost to the Chicago Bears. Isn't that funny? I don't know why that's funny, actually. Never mind.
Well, it is funny because...
well, the Bears covered +1, so that's good.
And everyone's like, oh, the Bears gave up on Deshaun Watson for Mitch Trubisky, and Mitch Trubisky just beat Deshaun Watson, so that's cool.
So there you go. Maybe that's why that was funny. It's That's why I
read your mind.
That's why I keep you around on this thing.
Yeah.
You know, you always got it.
So like the Bears just have to beat the Chiefs, and Trubisky's the guy.
Yeah, I think he's already the man. So. Next up was your pick of the week: the Colts over the Raiders. Colts won 44-27. Colts covered that 2.5 spread, and the over hit at 51.5.
And it wasn't that close.
No, it was not at all. This next game was
This is a nail biter.
yeah, it was a tough one this week. We almost squeaked it out too. It was your favorite, the New York fucking Jets. Okay, got their dicks kicked in by the Seattle Seahawks. 40-3. Thank God, because the spread on that one was 16.5. Seahawks were minus 16.5.
And the under, right?
And it hit the under as well.
That's good.
Ugh.
You love losing by 37 and the under hitting.
Yeah.
At 45.
Oh, God, they suck.
Maybe next year.
Yeah, we'll get Trevor.
We'll talk about that soon.
Yeah, we're gonna touch on that. Green Bay Packers, which this was actually a very good game, beat the Detroit Lions 31-24.
Yeah.
And the Lions covered +9, and the under hit again 55.5.
So it's another backdoor cover.
Another backdoor cover.
Chiefs and they both hit a field goal, and then a field goal rather than a touchdown with like 30 seconds left.
Yeah,
that was kicks.
That was something else.
That sucks.
Yeah. Probably the toilet bowl of the week was the Atlanta Falcons versus the LA Chargers. Chargers won 20-17. Chargers covered -1 though, and the under hit again at 49.
Yep.
Next up,
if you had the over, that sucks. There was only 10 points in the second half. Just
yeah, the over looked like a lock. In
knowledge
that game.
from a friend.
It was yeah, for real. Next up, the Eagles beat New Orleans 24-21. That was a huge game.
Big game.
Huge game for the Eagles.
Got a
But to do them no justice, the Washington footballers beat San Francisco. So I don't really think that helped.
And the race is on, yeah.
I think that puts Washington in the lead, right, for the conference right now.
First. Alex
Let's
Smith
go,
got a calf
Alex
strain.
Smith. Yeah, kind of freaked us all out on that one. They said Alex Smith out with a leg injury, and we're all like,
Yeah, and they wrapped him up like a
yeah.
torpedo.
Yeah, you thought he broke his leg. And then the Sunday night game, the Buffalo Bills.
Dinker.
Yeah.
Did you watch that game?
I watched some of it. But the Bills beat the Steelers. The Steelers, who are fake good. They are not good.
No, they suck.
They suck.
They're going to lose out, and then they're going to get waxed in a wild card round.
Yeah. But they lost 26-15. The Bills covered -2. And once again, the under hit at 48.5.
It always does with the Steelers.
Look at that. So that's your Week 14 recap right there, the scores.
And the Ravens-Browns play in about 45 minutes, or yesterday for you guys.
So we'll see how that goes. We'll give some updates on the Instagram page about that, so hopefully you see that.
I really can't believe the Ravens won like that.
Right? It's crazy.
It's insane.
I know.
It's like 200 yards rushing on both ends.
Fucking 1,000 yards passing. Crazy shit. This shit's nuts.
It's knuckin' futz, man.
It's knuckin' futz, bro. Oh, all right. Well, I mean, we talked about the Eagle game, how that was huge.
This is my boy. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Jalen. I don't know why I call him Jalen, but I do. I love it. That should be Instagram.
This is a bad dude. I would watch out for him.
Hurts?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be dangerous for the future.
You know, like they say, like chip on your shoulder kind of guy.
Yep.
Yeah. That
big
is one
time.
of them.
That is big time.
He had 3 college teams, and 2 of them went to national championships.
Yeah, without.
Yeah, and they benched him for Tua.
Yeah.
And then he came in and won the national championship.
Imagine that.
And then he was on Oklahoma and almost got to the playoffs with like a very subpar team.
Yeah. No, he's good though, and he looked absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, fantasy owners out there.
Yeah, definitely pick him up.
Sup.
If you're still in it. Which
I
am not. You want to touch on fantasy, right? Josh Jacobs with the blue ball of the week.
Josh Jacobs.
Right? Josh Jacobs?
Yeah, he came out, posted a troll on Instagram saying that he wasn't going to play.
And then a minute before the game, he was like,
yeah.
"Oh, just kidding, I'm in."
He got everyone to. Chef even tweeted it.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was bad.
Wow.
I had a few spectators on the couch that were kind of freaking out.
I love that. I love it. That is great.
Yeah, it was...
that is the ultimate troll. That's a Jake Paul move.
Best part is, he trolled everyone, and then he played, and he sucked.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he only had like 4 points, right? I think fantasy-wise.
Maybe 45 rushing yards, and no catches or nothing. Which is 4.5.
Yeah. Good. You know what? As much as I love the troll, that's what you get. That's what you get.
You don't deserve a good game after that. And I hope everyone read that and benched him.
Yeah, because if you did, it probably helped you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's be real about that, because that's just fucking that's him. The other thing I like, did you see David Bakhtiari's tweet?
I did.
Right.
That's all lineman issues.
The lineman, baby, right here.
Yeah,
chicks dig the belly. All right, so he tweeted out. He's like, "This is for all the guys that were towards the end of the pack in gassers and going in the, this is for the kids that go into the pool with their shirts on." Basically
hell of a tweet.
Oh yeah, throwing love for the fat boys out there, and I absolutely love that. Yeah. And then what was it? The attached video was
it's Aaron Jones touchdown.
Aaron Jones touchdown run.
Where he ran down
and he's running side by side with him.
Yeah,
it was fucking great. Go look him up on Twitter and you'll see what we're talking about, because it was absolutely phenomenal.
If you don't know, he's the one who was gassing beers at the Milwaukee Bucks game.
Yeah, he's the one that was chugging, and they threw it over to Rodgers, and Rodgers was sipping away, and then
trying to suck down his double of whiskey or whatever it was.
And then they pan back to Bakhtiari, and he grabs his fucking girl's beer or something out of her hands.
Beers out of his ass.
Yeah, he was just grabbing everybody's beers around him and chugging them down, which I absolutely loved.
So he's the man.
He is the man. I love it. He's actually a very good player too.
Yeah, he's a beast. And he's number 69, which is nice.
Even better. Can't beat that. Cannot beat that. Which is great. Did I ever tell you the story about me wearing the flag football shirt?
69?
69.
No.
And I was training this 65-year-old guy. And he asked me what the shirt was. I told him it was a flag football team. And he's like, "Oh, why'd you pick number 69? I was like, "Am I really going to have to explain this to you right now?"
Well, sir, if you want to Google it.
I was like, "Whatever you do, don't Google it. It was my high school football number." Anyway, next exercise. Thank you.
I'll send you a link.
Yeah. But that was funny. That was great.
69 is just always going to be the funniest number.
Yeah, you got to pick it. You can't not pick it.
Especially if you're on the line, you got to have it.
Yeah. You got to do it. I love Bakhtiari. He's the man. Anytime you want to come on the show, you're more than welcome.
We'll have beers.
Yeah. We'll fucking slug beers. I'm down. I'll do it. So now let's get into the topic that everybody wants to hear about, is how much the New York Jets suck.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was.
Wasn't happy about anything.
No.
And normally it's all fun and games, playing against them after, joking and stuff. Just didn't have the emotional intelligence to do it.
Yeah, it was.
Did you see what Sam said? It was bad.
How much he likes living in New York. And
so sad. It was probably I was reading it and I was like, I'm gonna cry. This poor kid. This poor kid.
Man, he needs if he needs a life coach, Sam. If you need a life coach, man, I can help you out.
Yeah.
Because this is.
So.
This is not the place for you.
Actually, funny we bring that up. What's So do you follow McAfee on Twitter?
Yeah.
So he does Overreaction Mondays, and he does a Twitter thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I tweeted at him, and the hashtag was Pat, I don't want to overreact, but. And the tweet was the Jets will never have a franchise quarterback because New Yorkers will never get behind a player like they do in Buffalo getting behind Josh Allen.
Yeah. It's true.
And I wrote that out and I was like, holy shit, I think that's right.
Yeah, you nailed it.
And if for those of you that probably didn't see it or saw it on Twitter, Darnold was basically asked about his future as a Jet or just in general, and he's I just can't control the future. I love being a Jet. Like, I wanted to be a Jet my whole life, and I wanted to live here. And like, it was just
Why?
like,
Why? Sam, just... You're going to do so great someplace else. Just go.
it's so much warmer other places.
It is so much better. The taxes are low. Well, if you go to California, not. But taxes are lower everywhere else in the world.
He doesn't worry about that.
Yeah.
Do they? I don't even know.
I don't know. He probably owns a house in Florida and just gets all his
he's
shit
got it.
through there.
But
Yeah, they suck.
sad news for me. And I was literally gonna do a presser, like on the reels, and I saw that like as I was setting up for it, and I was like, it's just not the time. You can't kick them while they're down.
I need a minute.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a minute for this one.
I don't know if you can hear my voice. I'm like crying.
He was. We were talking about it off camera before, and he
Yeah.
was very upset about it.
I'm an emotional guy.
Yeah.
Cry a lot behind closed doors.
You know what? You gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. It's okay. It's alright.
When it comes to my quarterback, I don't accept that nonsense. Rich, stop asking stupid questions.
Damn it, Rich. Alright. Fuck. So now we want to get on to something else we're kind of upset about that we learned about this.
Yeah, this is an
this
emotional
week?
weekend.
We've had quite an emotional roller coaster here at Red Hair Don't Care podcast, and part of that being is our lovely friends over at Barstool Sports, okay, seem to be ripping off our shit here.
Yeah, it's interesting.
It is interesting.
As some may say.
You know why? Because I was home on Friday, I think it was Friday night, right? Got a phone call. Never get phone calls,
Dial up.
you know? Phone started ringing. I'm like, weird. What is this? This never happens. Look at the phone. Cousin Kyle. Hey, Cousin Kyle. What's going on, bro? How you doing? How's life? Cousin Kyle goes on to tell us how he listened to our podcast in the morning. Good man. On his way to work, which is why we put it out in the morning so your commutes don't suck. And happened to be listening to Pardon My Take on his way home. And about 44 minutes into their podcast, they start ripping smelling salts.
You know, it's pretty ironic.
You know, I think it's quite interesting.
And if you want to get real interesting,
Yeah.
we
gets
started
better, folks.
we started a TV show, I guess.
Yeah, we started an IGTV show
An IGTV show called the Sunday Morning Shit Show.
starring yours truly.
Yeah, starring Big Red. And
For those of you that don't know what it is, it's my rundown of it. Okay, you have to go to the Instagram page and check it out without a doubt. But I picked the shittiest games of the week, and I report to them on the toilet when I'm taking my Sunday morning shit. So, there you go.
Take
it away.
That's the gist of it. You should tune in anyway.
Yeah, every
They get
Sunday
better
morning.
they get better every week. But Caleb Presley, good man, love Caleb. Probably one of the better at Barstool. Actually, pretty
Yeah.
much built Barstool
Yeah, he
a little bit. Started this thing called Sunday Conversations. Sunday Conversations spelt like the ice cream, and basically it's just him interviewing people, which are kind of funny. And Glenny Balls is just eating ice cream in the background.
I love it, for one.
I
Two.
do love it.
Two, that's the second thing in 1 week that our boys at Barstool ripped off of us.
Yeah, and I've been day trading.
So have I.
Yeah, we're not day trading.
No, we're not,
Davey
yeah.
day trade over there. But speaking of, we'll keep it going. We got a list here.
Yeah, we
actually.
got a whole list of stuff that really threw with our emotions this week.
Shit. This doesn't apply to Barstool, but Barstool posted it, so it does apply to them too.
Yeah.
Sarah Fuller,
Yep.
the kicker for Vanderbilt,
Yep.
the Commodores,
Vanderbilt.
the first Commodora. How about that?
Commodora, yeah.
I like that.
But like huge props to her. Okay,
Yeah.
she's the first woman to hit a field goal in Power 5 football.
Huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
Absolutely huge.
If you watch the Jets, it's really hard to actually kick field goals. So
Yeah, so she probably has a spot on the New York Jets next year, I'm just saying.
that's actually hilarious because remember all those when she first came out,
Yeah.
didn't really kick anything yet, and they're like, oh, the Jets are gonna pick her.
Well.
she can hit field goals,
Yeah.
and we can't. So
Well, what the heck?
let's line her up.
Yeah, she might as well get in that.
She's been bombing them in pre-games though. Have you watched any of it?
I've seen some of them. She can kick.
Yeah, she got a boot.
She can kick. I'm with it. So, this girl hits her first field goal, right?
Yeah.
Runs to the sideline. And what do you know? I'm assuming it was a strength coach. Okay. Comes over, pops a smelling salt right in her nose.
Yep.
And boy, did she take it like a fucking champ.
Yeah.
Like a champ.
That was impressive.
I was
Slightly more impressive than
100 times more impressive than kicking a field goal.
Because
that dude was up her nostrils with it.
Yeah.
Good for
She's
her.
right there. She is one. She's part of the team.
You are it. You're in now.
And everyone loved it. Like, everyone was behind her too. And I loved it.
I love the whole thing.
I'm all in.
If she's gonna be fucking
This is like
ripping salts and smashing field goals, I'm down. And she's probably slugging beers after the game.
Oh yeah. Just imagine if Holly Mangold came out in 2020.
Right? I mean, the
Something
Jets,
to think about.
Jets could use an offensive lineman.
Think she's out of her prime yet?
I mean, she's Olympic lifting.
Yeah.
So,
She can snap. We'll be fine.
yeah, that's all we really need.
Let's get it.
And we know it runs in the family, so she's got to be.
It's a good.
It's got to be up there
Yeah, we love
someplace.
Mangolds. Also, the Nick Mangold tweeting at Manish Mehta when he
Yeah.
got fired. A1 tweet.
Yeah. Way to go, Nick. You're the man.
Darrell Revis also jumping in and saying "fuck that guy." Awesome.
They all hate him. Rightfully so.
That's
I love
just
that
like
they're smashing everybody on social media.
That's like a scandal that we don't have enough time to get into here, but it's
No.
bad.
If you got a week, let us know, and we'll just talk about it the entire time.
Yeah, we'll do like a video soon when all the information comes out.
Yeah.
We'll be
We
fine.
need all the info first, and then we'll get after it.
I don't want to bash someone that just completely ruined the Jets for 15 plus years.
Yeah.
But fuck that guy.
Yeah. Fuck him. Fuck him. Fuck him on Twitter. What a dick.
Fuck him all days of the week.
Yeah. Fuck. Manish, fuck you. All right, pal.
Real POS.
Yeah, I know. See, if he was on TikTok, he'd be canceled by now.
He should be canceled regardless.
Yeah, I feel like on TikTok, though, you get canceled quicker.
Well, we'll throw him on TikTok later.
Yeah. We'll throw it up on
Because
TikTok.
we can cancel someone else on TikTok too. That's on the list.
Oh, that is right.
Just Herb.
Yeah. Take it away, my friend.
So, Juju Smith-Schuster, my friend. If you come to the Jets, we love you. Right now, not a fan.
No, not at all.
So Juju is doing this thing where he's dancing on opposing teams' logos.
Yep.
And
TikTok dancing, too. Not just, like, out there, like,
yeah.
getting down with it. He's, like...
So I think what his original intent was that like he built his like gaming following because he's a gamer.
Yeah.
Like on the off season, and those people are obviously following him and they're like, oh, what's Juju doing? Like,
Yeah.
what's he doing in his day job? And
What's he do in real life?
so now he's like dancing and he's got all these TikTok guys following him and probably a bunch of Twitch streamers and whatnot. And now he's got everyone in the NFL following him because like,
Yep.
so there's probably a severe cut in between where it's just like, wow, Juju's the man, and like the other side's like,
Fuck
this
this
guy's
dude.
an asshole. Like,
Well, did you see what Josh Allen said about him in the tunnel?
yeah, right away.
You saw that?
As like, what do you? I don't even.
Josh
remember
Allen was giving like his little like hoorah speech before the game, and he's like, "They can come out here, they could hoot and holler." He's like, "But dancing on our fucking logo, I don't think so."
We come
He's
to
like,
work,
"Fuck that, we're going to work, we're doing it."
and sure enough, the Steelers are dead. But
You got a little theory about this, right?
theory on Juju here. So if you look at the Steelers' schedule, the first 11 games are pretty much a cakewalk, and the 2 away games that he didn't do it at were 2 playoff teams.
The Ravens and
The Ravens and the Titans, and the Giants, who were week 1, so you probably didn't think about it then.
Well, he didn't play.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I think he was out week 1.
Classic. What an idiot. So he probably started this thinking that this is the easiest span of time that they will win all these games
Yep.
on the road. So he had the Cowboys, the Jaguars, the Bills, the Bengals, and the Browns, I believe, are the last away
I
games.
think so, yeah.
So he probably thought that all these games are going to be wins.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, whatever, I'm going to dance on the field. It's going to be an easy win. Like, we're the best. Little did he know, like, the Bills are legit.
Yeah, they are
and
legit.
They're probably contend with the Chiefs.
I think so.
So,
shout out to Cuss, by the way.
yeah, good
picking up the
night.
FaceTime last night, and
it was snowing now.
It did start snowing. As soon as we hung up the phone, I think it started snowing up there. Cuss Bus, you're the man.
And the under hit too.
Yep.
Let's get it.
Which he called.
So Juju, if you're a Jet, love you. If not,
yeah, I mean,
GFY.
My opinion on this whole thing, one,
I know you're probably on the
love the clout.
Yeah, there you go.
Love the clout that it brings. I really do. As an athlete, though, for my number 2 here, you don't do that.
What I don't understand.
Because, in all pun intended, you bring bad juju by doing that.
Hey, nice.
Not bad, right? That's pretty good. I just thought that off the top of my head, too. How you doing? How the fuck we doing, pal?
That's it.
That's it.
Other than that, Juju, good guy. Probably, actually really good in the community in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, he really is.
But you can't be doing that.
But man, you're bringing bad juju by TikTok dancing all over the logos here.
You're gaining fans and you're losing fans. Which fans do you want? Let's put it that way.
I mean, to him, he's probably making money off of that creator fund, so you know, go fuck.
The other thing, Mike Tomlin, I hope that dude doesn't have TikTok.
Oh, God.
Because he...
You know he does.
Because those wide receivers are going to be running.
Yeah.
A lot.
Going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they should be blessed that their bye week got moved to week 4.
Yeah.
Because if they had a bye week, they'd be very sore.
Sprinting.
They'd be very sore.
Well, Barstool put up that video of the little kid that got in trouble, right? And was like, oh, and his mom's like, oh, you want to dance? And he's like, doing the TikTok dance. And they put him in the locker room with Juju's helmet on. Oh, my God, it was hysterical. And it was like Mike Tomlin after the game.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, you want to dance? Now you're going to dance. But yeah, Juju, first off, please come to the Jets. I would greatly appreciate it. Second off, as an athlete, you don't dance on other logos. That's just, it never works out correctly. And I think you know that.
My theory is you don't talk until you talk. You know what I mean? Like, you can't talk unless you do something. Like, did you see, there was actually a video.
I mean, I'm all about being cocky and, you know, like, bringing, like, eyes to it now. The dude gets, like, 2.5 million views on everything.
Shit. Did you see the video of, there's a dude on Texas A&M who is jawing with this wide receiver on Auburn. And he was, like, in his face, like, screaming at him.
Oh, yeah, and then he got burned.
And then, like, the next play, burned for a touchdown. And the dude gets up, didn't say anything, just got in his face, and the other guy just, like, walked away and was, like, walking with them. Like,
what's up, bitch?
Yeah.
What's up, bitch?
It was so perfect.
Oh, that's great.
But Juju, that's what happens, just for the record. So,
life lesson here, Juju. Don't bring bad juju to your team. Okay? Enjoy the clout. You got the clout. That's all you need.
bring good juju to the Jets.
Bring juju to the Jets. That's what we need over here.
The only problem with that is that Sam Darnold played with him in college. And if that were to happen, it would probably be a trade with Darnold to Pittsburgh. And then we'd get Juju, and then like they would just be like crossing each other. It's like the Umbrella Academy meme, you know, where they're like seeing each other in the cars.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty funny.
So like that was like the plan, and it just didn't. It's not gonna work.
Didn't pan out. What are you gonna do?
So that's good, but. No more mustache. Tim's got it still.
But yeah, I think it'll be exactly like that, which would be pretty funny.
Yeah.
So.
Which is like, it sucks. Like
It does suck.
That was the plan, and the plan just got moved.
Pooped on.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh.
What, you thought that was the mic?
I thought the mics would flick it out, yeah. Excuse you.
Oh, man. Well, talking about quarterbacks, we got a fun little segment here.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're going to jump into it right now for the last 10 minutes of this podcast. And This is a fun one because my man Fernando over here does not know shit about the internet, and I am beyond obsessed with the internet, so it should be interesting.
I am detached,
Mm-hmm.
as some may say. For someone that's now actively on the internet, I'm a poor internet personality.
Yeah.
I'm a personality on the internet, but I'm not a follower of the internet.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
That is weird. We're working on it though. We're getting better at it. So
I am definitely working on it. I got to improve. I'm coachable.
yeah, you are coachable.
I'm coachable. I got TikTok.
Listen, every time I show you, tell you to put something up, you put something good up, you get it going, right?
I'm coachable.
You're learning analytics,
Analytics,
insights, reach, impressions.
I'm gonna do it.
It's going. You're getting there.
One day.
One day you'll get it. That's all right.
One day this should be a cakewalk. I'm just gonna give it to like an assistant and be like, yeah, can you just like post this on?
Yeah, make this happen. I don't want to deal with this crap anymore.
Just send me the Venmo.
So our segment for the week. All right. If you had to pick your favorite football team, which internet personality are you choosing to play quarterback?
Yeah. So
we want to know what you guys think.
Yeah.
We're going to give you our answers and our honorable mentions as well.
we'll go 1-1 back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you want me to go first?
So I'll let you start. So who you having play quarterback for the Jets?
All right. I'm gonna go back to what we spoke about probably like 15 minutes ago. Caleb Presley.
Okay.
So Caleb Presley is from Barstool. He's the Sunday Conversations owner or creator or whatever. But he also
Steeler.
played behind Mitch Trubisky at UNC.
Mm-hmm.
And he decided that he didn't want to play football anymore, and he went abroad to Scotland, basically probably just to party.
Yep.
And then he came back and he's like, I don't really want to play football, but I still want to be on the team. So they're like, okay, I don't know what that means, but
What are we doing here, pal?
do that. So he became the team's supervisor of morale. Have you ever heard this story?
Not bad. No, I've not.
So his this is actually how he got started into Barstool too. So his like he would wear different jerseys of UNC players that are in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
So he would wear like a Broncos jersey like on the sidelines, has like a headset, and he's like calling shit. And his only job was he didn't call plays or anything. He would just go around and like hype people up and be like, "Yeah, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. Don't worry about it. Come on, let's go."
You got to have a hype man.
So even if he's not the quarterback that he probably was in high school or freshman and sophomore year, I want that guy.
Okay. I like that. I could work with that.
That's a history.
That is a history. Good little history lesson here today. So now mine is, if you are in the TikTok space, I'm sure you have seen this guy. Okay? He is Two-Turnt Tony. Okay? He is the duck guy. He's got absolutely fucking chiseled body. Built like a Greek god. Carries around 2 ducks. Alright? Hangs out with them in like the pond in front of his house and stuff. And he's always working out with his grandma and...
Puts him on girls' butts.
Yeah, and he puts them on girls' butts that don't have underwear on and makes it look like they have underwear on, but they don't.
Classic. It's just dollar bills.
Yeah. This guy's doing it.
I haven't followed him, but you showed me a few of them. They are funny.
And he got famous from his mom yelling at him. So she would be there and you would hear, "Anthony, get those fucking ducks out of my house. They're shitting everywhere." And he's like, "Mom, I'm too hungover for this shit. Leave me the fuck alone." And then it would be like his grandma sitting there and like, obviously an ad deal with like Mike's Hard Lemonade or something. And she'd be slugging Mike's Hard Lemonade. And the one I showed you before. Right? That's all I want in life, really. And the one I showed you before, he came in with like the Christmas tree.
Yeah, the Christmas
He went
tree.
out and grabbed the Christmas tree, dragged it
into
into the house, and his mom's fucking screaming.
Tried to replace the Christmas tree, right?
He's like, "This one's fake. I hate it. This is a real tree. This is a blue spruce."
That's what we need.
Fucking phenomenal. If you don't follow at Two-Turnt Tony, you have to, because he is great.
Yeah, give him a follow.
Yeah, and the dudes out there, you'll love the content. It does not suck. Plus, he's funny, and his grandma is just like a fucking party animal. which is great. They actually got sponsored by Tinder.
Oh.
So they did like a Tinder spot, and I saw a Tinder popped up on my like For You page, and they posted his thing on it, and it was his grandma being like, going through his pictures and being, I don't know, saying like, I don't know who wouldn't fuck you, like something crazy.
Oh, what a world out there.
Yep.
Can't wait to get involved in it.
We're in it. But he's my number one, without a doubt. He, because he's got the hype. I think he seems decently athletic.
I mean, he looks like he could be athletic.
You know, he's built like an athlete.
Saw him on a golf course in a few.
Yeah.
So if you can swing a golf
You
club.
have to check him out. There's no way around it.
Caleb can't swing a golf club though.
Oh.
He's working on it.
All right. Well, that leads it there. All right. So now who's your runner-up?
So this one, which we can talk about this. I don't know if this counts, but Sam Hunt,
Mm-hmm.
the country singer.
Country superstar.
I don't know if that's an internet personality, but he is famous, and he doesn't play football. So
Famous and not an athlete. I'll count it.
yeah, I guess that counts. And then he played at UCF. He played quarterback at UCF. So he was.
He was an athlete.
I mean, I could take him.
Yeah. I mean, if
Caleb
Caleb
called
counts, so
plays.
does Sam Hunt. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, there you go.
Yeah.
My list of quarterbacks that turn internet personalities are playing quarterback for my football team in the
I like
segment.
it. Yeah, I'm down with that. I like that Sam Hunt call. And you know he could probably fucking sling it too.
He was good.
Yeah, I think he could. I think he's got a rocket.
I'm pretty sure he had to stop because like his music was taking off, and he's like, this kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like,
Wow, what a shame. I have to
Yeah.
go be a famous musician now. I can't play football anymore.
so
Womp.
some may say the life
Yeah.
being the
What a
college
decision to have.
the college quarterback, and then not even having that hangover in between college and like whatever real life is,
Yeah.
just immediately going into superstar country artist.
I think he just dropped out of college, right?
Like just now.
No, like
No. I guess he made
a
like
sophomore or
2 or 3
junior
songs,
year, and then like the stuff
Yeah.
started taking off, and he just left to go to
I feel like he actually probably made
Nashville.
his like living, I guess, on like one of the like Vine or something,
Yeah,
like Luke Combs did.
maybe.
Luke Combs, Sunday morning, man.
I like that. Talking about Vine, that leads me to my runner-up, which, if you guys couldn't guess, you probably thought this was going to be my number one.
Thought we'd start with this one.
Yeah, but I'm going with Logan Paul. Logan Paul is my backup here to two-turn Tony, and dude's an athlete, man. He's just,
He's a beast.
he's a beast. He does everything, and everything he touches turns to fucking gold, as I've said in the past.
So you'll be proud of me. I listened to 2 of his podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Porn star one or OnlyFans star.
Yep.
Whatever.
Bella Delphine.
Yeah. Sure.
Yep.
I didn't know her name. They
That-
called her
that's her
Belle, and the whole thing was about like Mike dating Lana Rhodes.
Lana Rhodes, yeah.
Let's go. Keep going. I don't know
Yeah.
the other guy's name, but
George.
he wasn't too thrilled about the.
Yeah, George is like a good little Christian boy, so he doesn't really get involved with that stuff.
But
Did you notice he sits there and he goes, I just want you to know whatever path you choose in life is
I
going to
saw
be
that, yeah,
okay.
that's
And
hilarious.
everybody, as long as everybody supports you and you can make a living, it's okay.
and she's like, yeah, I appreciate that. But
She's like, yeah, I
I'm
appreciate you, but I'm going to
still
sell
gonna-
the condom that I have my first porno in, so.
So gross. She's the one who sold bathwater to
Yeah.
me. Oh my god.
She was selling 3-ounce bottles of bathwater for $30 a pop. They said she made like fucking $500,000 off bathwater.
That's gross. Like, all aspects of that being gross. Like, how can you make that much money off of
Right? Bathwater.
bathwater? I don't even have a bath.
Yeah, I haven't taken a bath since.
Ever.
Yeah, I never fit.
My water doesn't even come out warm. So yeah, Logan Paul, right?
Yeah, Logan Paul's my number 2. I think that's
Did he
a good
play?
runner-up.
Do you know?
No, he wrestled. He was a wrestler. I think he played football too, actually.
I was gonna say, seems like a football wrestler, lacrosse guy.
Yeah,
Maybe baseball. I can see him playing baseball, actually.
I think he was definitely a better wrestler than anything, which is why he got into fighting.
Yeah, I can see that.
Because now he's fighting the best fighter in the world, so there's that.
It's pretty interesting. He's not really, like, built like a wrestler, though, you know? Like, he's built like more like a basketball player.
Yeah, he's long and lanky, and he's like Kyle Cohen, good wrestler.
Cousin Kyle.
There
it is.
Cousin Kyle was a good wrestler.
Cousin Kyle. That was actually the only wrestling meet I ever went to. Was at Baldwin.
Yeah.
Cousin Kyle was wrestling.
I went to a couple. Of his too.
I went to one with Todd too.
Yeah.
With the
States.
The thong.
Yeah. That was hysterical.
The leopard thong.
I love that kid.
Absolutely
love him.
What a beast.
So we want to hear from you guys though. We want to know what internet personality you would choose to quarterback your football team. Football experience or not, whatever. If you think he's going to be a good hype man, that's really all you need.
Your team's already good.
Yeah.
Like, he's not saving your team like Trevor Lawrence type of figure. But
he would step into a Mahomes type of role.
Yeah, like you
got a good team around you.
He'd be fine.
Yeah. So
he just has to hand the ball off or something, like Tannehill.
Yeah, hand the ball off, maybe run with it a couple times, and he'll be all right.
A nice play action, just a crossing route, just hit him and let them run 80 yards.
So this will be up on up on our Instagram story. So hopefully we can get some of you guys to respond on that. We want to see some answers. We'll repost everything so everybody can see what we got. Because I think that's a pretty good one.
We actually got someone mentioned us.
Well, hold on, folks. We're doing this live right now.
You want to do our honorable mentions in the meantime, now? Because I do have an honorable mention. It's actually a few honorable mentions because it's a group.
Yeah.
So my honorable mention, Dude Perfect.
Yeah.
That whole group.
I think that's a lock,
yeah,
to be honest with you.
And mostly because they were all football players.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
I did know that.
They played at Texas A&M.
Yep.
So in the common theme of my picks, they all played football.
Yeah. So look at that. Fernando's a cheater. What do we know?
Exactly. That's how it works.
So now in the Dude Perfect realm, I have my my honorable mention here was Heron from How Ridiculous, which is basically the Australian Dude Perfect.
Yes.
And to be honest, I think, honestly, no shade, I like them better than Dude Perfect.
Is it because of their funny accents?
The accents do it for me, I think. The Aussie boys.
Are they the refrigerator guys? They just drop shit.
They're the ones that drop shit off the tower and like blow up barrels of colored water and all that, and it's pretty good.
Pretty intense.
Yeah. So I had him, and then for all my Disney people out there, okay, there's a Disney vlogger, and if you didn't know, I love Disney. I'm kind of obsessed with it, and goes by the name of Prince Charming Dev. Okay, Prince Charming Dev is I believe he's an Alabama boy that moved to Orlando. He is probably 6'5", 6'6", in the realm of largeness.
He's large.
Yeah, he's a pretty big dude, and I think, looking at him, I think he can sling the rock.
Oh, I got another honorable mention then. The dude that I don't know his name. You definitely know his name. The dude that was eating the Five Guys hamburger. They have hamburger reviews. You know what I'm talking about? He's on a Burger King commercial now.
Oh, Dime Drops?
Yeah, something like that.
Good Lord Almighty, I love this burger.
Don't know how well he can play, but he sounds like an uncle that's like playing with the cousins and just like the auto QB and just rifles.
Yeah, I can get down with that. I like it.
Cranking a cigar in the backyard.
Yeah, so
we actually got a response on our.
We got a response.
Live.
All right.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, so let's try and run this down in the next 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah, so we got a response via Alec Boyle. Shout out.
What up?
Sam Darnold trade predictions. I have a lot of these, and 2 minutes is enough for me. All right,
I'll give you my 2-minute rundown on this. I don't think Sam will get a top-tier player.
He's going to get a second and third, I think. Draft pick.
Yeah. I think definitely maybe there might be 3 draft picks involved. Oh, boy. Excuse me, I had to clear the pipes there.
I'll write my teams down.
Yeah, I'm thinking I don't know. This is hard because on one side, who wants him right now? Besides, like, the fucking Patriots, because the Patriots will just take whoever.
I don't want that.
I don't want that either. I do feel like we mentioned earlier that maybe a Darnold for Juju straight up type of thing could happen.
Mm-hmm.
Or I think at this point we might have to give them a pick.
We will.
Yeah.
So I just thought of another team on top of my 4 teams.
Okay.
So my 4 teams that I got: Steelers, which we just spoke about.
Yep.
Bad juju coming our way.
Yep.
The 49ers. I don't know if that's really likely or not, depending on where Jimmy G lands this offseason. The Colts.
The Colts was a big one. Colts we've been talking about for pretty much the entire season about them.
Which is Super Bowl contender if that happened.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And then this one, I just thought of this, which actually fits.
Actually, that does fit pretty well. Good.
And that will be the Washington football team.
Yeah.
And I haven't had this thought in my head yet, and I'm kind of pissed that I just thought of it, because
that could be it.
That hurts my feelings. Because the Washington football team has Alex Smith right now. Love the guy.
Yep.
I don't know.
Time to hang it up, though.
Future, not the best. And their team is so fucking good.
Yeah, they are good.
Like,
they are very good.
And like, I think all I really need is like a game manager. They got a young running back, Nathaniel Gibson.
Yep.
They got like the best defensive line I think I've ever seen.
That D line is insane.
And like they have weapons that can play. Logan Thomas is legit.
Yeah.
Terry McLaurin, like, is a #1 receiver.
Shit, if Darnold goes there and plays well, that's contenders as well.
Greg Rivera turns everything into gold.
It's true.
For the first like 4 or 5 years now.
Whatever. Yeah, that's all he needs.
But
I like that though.
Yeah, so do
I think you might be onto something there, Nando.
Sorry, Giants fans.
Yeah. Well, I think those are our predictions for Sam Darnold's trade.
I also heard. I heard. I don't want this ever to happen in a million years, but I heard someone was talking about him going to the Cowboys and us getting Dak for cheap because he just shattered his ankle.
Oh boy. Another possibility, though.
He's not going to the Eagles.
And Joe Douglas would do that, so. Yahoo.
Yes. And then, I don't even think that's worth it, because, for the first pick, we won't even have, like a Chase Young kind of guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I think we'll just have to wait and see with that, because the limit does not exist.
I think the
Mean Girls reference there, like that.
Hometown,
homies. You know.
The basis of
for the peeps.
The basis of it is us folk at the Red Hair Don't Care podcast want the best for Sam Darnold, wherever that may be, and that is probably not with the Jets.
Yes.
As much as he's loved it here and it sucks at the moment,
but
you're gonna have a much better time somewhere else.
Somewhere else, pal. And do it. Don't tell the world you like living here. Okay, nobody likes living here. That's a fact.
And the good thing is about you probably leaving is that you still have a huge fan base here.
Oh yeah.
Like everyone knew it happened, and like no one's really happy about it.
Yeah, and everybody's cheering for you. We all love you, Sam. That's the truth.
And I'll get choked.
Yeah. Fernando's gonna start crying, so before he does, we're gonna wrap this up, I think.
Yeah. Damn shame.
Yep. So we want to thank everybody for listening. We appreciate all the love as usual. Please follow us on Instagram at Red Hair Don't Care Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Red Hair Don't Care Pod. So make sure you subscribe to that. You turn that little notification bell on so you're not missing anything.
Ding.
And make sure to follow us on all of our streaming platforms that we're on, because we're on a lot of them. And I think it's all of them. So until then, we will see you guys on Friday. We hope you all have a good week. And going forward, we're going to go live about 10 minutes before the show on Instagram Live.
Yeah, so tell us what you want.
Yeah, so let's interact a little bit. All right, we'll get it going like that. And yeah.
Jets up.
Jets up.